Hello, welcome to the second part of the organisation video for February. Yeah, I'm being Ryujin's bitch again and having another fan cam of her on the screen while I'm talking, doing this voiceover. I don't know where the first part of this clip went. This is in the middle of me having a crisis of how I'm laying these out, and then off camera I actually changed it again. This is what we have to deal with, this is what I have recorded. This is basically me just putting away my red velvet season greetings and it cut. I think it was the sleeves that were confusing me a bit, just because since there was a hole in the card and then in the Ultra Pro hollow logo thing at the back, the sleeves I use just made it look like there was like a bunch of holes on the card behind it. I ended up using transparent ones, but it doesn't matter because I changed it again. Y'all can see that in the March organisation video. I just didn't want this video starting off with the clip of me randomly putting the cards in already, so here we are. And this intro has been too long already, I know, but yeah, bye. Okay, I made my decision. I think it's just best if I just use the transparent ones, because I don't want to waste any more of these white ones just now because I'm running low on them. It doesn't really matter what the backs look like. I just wish there wasn't the little hole in it, because these would be so cute. It's just because it's basically damage to the card. Like it's damage that's like purposely damaged, because you don't go around hole punching photo cards. But these are, I guess it's for something else, but of course collectors wouldn't use it for that unless they buy like 2 copies where they have one, they use one and then put one in their collection. But I even think people that don't collect cards would even use this. It's like a weird inclusion. I kind of just wish they did a photo card set normally, which technically this is, but not entirely, you know. Or I could use these ones maybe, just because I've done this before. I've said this a few times. I use these sleeves for my red velvet collection, but does that look better? Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Okay, we have made our minds up. I used the silly as I've kind of said it a few times before, but just to clarify, I use these Ultra Pro ones, and to tell they're Ultra Pro is this little dot thing, which basically has Ultra Pro on it. I think you can see that there. It says Ultra Pro, it has the Ultra Pro logo. And I got them from Amazon, and then I ran out of them for a while, and then I bought some more after that while, and they came like this, and I thought they were unofficial ones, like Amazon scanned me or something, whereas it was actually official, because I did my research online and it turns out they were, they changed the look of the little logo thing. I guess it's like a watermark, but I had a bunch of these for my collection, so I still have a bunch left since I took them out because I didn't want to have a mixture of both, if you get me. So I didn't want to have cards from a set that had this hollow one and a transparent one. I kind of want them all to match. So I decided to take them all off, these ones, and then use the new ones so they're all consistent throughout the binder. And then since I had my red velvet binder separate from my groups, this was before I separated Luna, I just decided to put the hollow ones in with red velvet because I didn't want to throw them away, and there's still quite a lot that I have, so I don't think I'll run out anytime soon, and I'd rather use them up and then maybe go on to these ones one day, but I don't think that'll happen since I do have like a big chunk left. But if I'm going to use these ones, I won't be wasting any more of these for like my actual photo card collection. But yeah, I don't mind the look of these normally, it's just because there's a punched hole in the back and it looks a bit weird, so I will be using the transparent logo ones since I do have a lot of those. Okay, let's get sleeves. So I'm currently in a process. I found some cheap Luna cards, cheap being like normal price photo cards for anything really, but cheap for Luna, and I might be getting the multiply ones for myself, and then the seller is selling all members I need, so I might be completing that set soon, which is really exciting. I've asked if I can buy them, and it's in the process of me buying them, but I've not bought them yet, so I'll have to wait, but it's exciting anyway. And the cards so cute. Okay, but yeah, I do recommend these sleeves because if you buy the Ultra Pro 9 pocket sleeves, these fit perfectly, and they're not too big, so it's not like a tight fit, and they're not too small, so it won't move around. That's why I just buy everything Ultra Pro really, just so again it's consistent throughout the whole binder. So I got this on top. So it looks so good. I got these more. I got these as well. Okay. I was so confused. I thought I sleeved them with the Ultra Pro because I saw the packs, but I forgot that that's what the packs look like. Oof. So yeah, I look more padding, have to go back. Yeah, it's a little pattern. Yeah, yeah, it should be like a little pattern. I was confused because I was going to put these after that, and usually the pre-order sets yourself photo cards, so those are still smaller in size, but since we have photo cards for that, like this set, these go first, I'd say, because it's actually the set that comes from season greens, it's not pre-order. So these are pre-order ones, and then we get 2 pockets now. Finally, we've moved on to something. So I did this in the last clip. I will continue doing it. Alright, here. So I think that's because I did less of these, I think 4. No, 3. Okay. So I think I might try this with the 4x6 photos I have that have 2 versions, which is the velvet ones. Sorry, I'm just getting ready. I'm doing this, this order. Two gorgeous. So for the group first, I think. It's our diamonds behind. Okay. So we don't have everyone of these, but just do handles. I kind of like that they have the member names on it. Like, it's not really needed for new stands, but I don't know, I like the addition of it. And then we do it in reverse for Yeti. It's something different. I don't usually do that. I said this in the last clip, but I think different can be good sometimes, so it's kind of like a variety, so it's not all like the same layout for these, kind of. Is that right? I think so, it should be this way, right? I don't know, it gives it something different. But I guess I'm kind of like, I hold myself back sometimes, but I'm glad I'm doing this in a different format. I'm going to get more sleeves. I ran out. I think I need maybe 3. Okay, so is that with Yeti? So gorgeous, oh god. I'm eating that, oh my god. Okay. What it is, these are backwards, oops. And I'm ready? Let's do this. Not gonna do this. Wait, no, guys. I want to keep this on this page, but what I did for that other sticker sheet, I was gonna put it in like that. There wasn't really like a side I'd prefer, so I just put it in either way. But since there's like this plastic bit, it stops it from going in, and I prefer to have like the photos closer to the rings, just so it doesn't hang out as much. And it kind of worked for these ones. Like there's more plastic on here just because if it hangs over it might like bend or something. So for this I'm just gonna push them over to the side because I do want the pictures to be seen first, like their little drawings. And I always thought like, why is this not moving? But then I realized there's plastic from the actual like plastic sleeve this is in. I really don't know. I don't think I should, because then these ones would be blank anyway. I would only be taking out this middle page and these would still have a blank back on it. So I'm just gonna keep them separate unless there's 2 versions, like for the velvet one. I do have some more postcard sets coming in, so I really do just need to get a new binder. This is not real. I think I might do that, but look at this binder. I'm like, I really need to get a new binder. Like I might order one soon, to be honest. Because I don't even think this will close. Like these barely go around properly. Oh, I don't even know if I can do this properly because I don't even know if I can like open and close the rings without these popping out. But yeah, that's an idea for another day. I will definitely try that out. Hopefully, maybe by the end of February I do get another binder for this section in my collection. It's just too much. I can't even believe that myself. Like, what the fuck? And I still have a few more things coming in because I did want to like expand my sum goods, and with how many sum goods there is, the sum goods stop here. Well, depending on how you put it into perspective, but this is all season greetings and concert merch. So I think when I do get my new binder, I say that as if it's coming in already, but I hope for when I order it, at least when I do get it in, I can kind of do what I said I wanted to do with the white backings to some of these items, well, to some of these pages, just so there's not so much like emptiness around some of the items that don't fit properly into them. That is this binder. I don't know, I think it's just best if I keep it open like that because the items can be flat down instead of barely closing over, you know. I'll see you guys in the next clip. Bye. Okay, hello. We have a bunch of stuff here. I originally thought I didn't have a lot of like album stuff really, but I have this big stack of my red velvet postcards and standees. Look how ugly that is. from the booklet. And then I have my 4 standees, fell hoping to get silky soon. And then I have the photo card sets from these. Yeah, I have my Luna showcase cards. Yeah, so I think I'm going to start off with Luna, get that out of the way first, and then I'll go into the red velvet second binder. Well, I guess I have my other binder with me. I'm going to separate my other red velvet binder into 2 now, so I will have a total of 3 red velvet binders, which is too much. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself. Yes, I can't have it that bulky for too long because I don't want any of the items being damaged. Came prepared, I got my Luna binder right beside me, and I cannot think of how bulky this is going to get with these cards in now. This card I have on the way. I bought it from the UK, but it's an eBay seller and they're taking forever to ship out. I got it for under £10, which is great because the limited for these albums are quite, I'd say the limited for these albums are quite out of print. They're hard to find. So I just need to get Chuves. How do people say that? I think I say Chuves just because I just see the VES and I'm like, Vez, it's a clapped ship name. I think I'm just gonna put it here just because it kind of matches up with all these with the sets and stuff. These are so thick, I love them. But yeah, I'm gonna try not to talk just so I can speed it up and y'all don't have to listen to my sped up voice. So yeah. Okay, we're on to this packet now. I think I only have 1 of these left. Well, there's technically 2 sets, but there's 3 versions within each set, since there's 3 versions which are the same, so that's the 1 set, and then the other 3 are the second version, which I love that. I think it looks quite nice as well, and it's easier for me to group them into versions, definitely. But Chu and Gohan, we didn't get like a badass outfit from them, but they look cute in the music video. It just looks so odd here. I was thinking of doing black, red, black, red, black, red. What if I do 2 black, and then the 3rd black goes into the red, and then the 2 red after that? That's why I put it into this order. I don't know if you can see it as much, but we'll see how it goes. Well, I say that, but Kamlip's in red in this one. But honestly, Vivi and Ryujin's set is so amazing. I love Gomon's as well, and Chu's, and Eve's. But I think definitely Vivi's selfies in this. Oof. I just wish we got more of her in this video. Okay, we didn't waste all of my sleeves. We still have some left. Okay, so I'm gonna just need to pass this one. Yeah, okay, so actually. Open this up. As you guys one of my favorite on the 3 black versions sets. I just told you. I think it would look nicer seeing, yeah. And then I guess I'll have 1 spread where it's the 2 version until the 1 page for why I buy why. So I'm gonna do the 2 blacks and then the 3rd black and then the 1st red going in together instead of it being black, red, black, red, black, red. So I'll need to swap these. Oh. How sad is this? I just realised the Hyunjin set is literally the repeat of Hassel Susan Gruten's. She's carrying it on, the legacy. Oh my god. Let's see how many photo cards there is just for these. That's a shit ton. What the fuck? There's so many pages there. Gosh, my Luna collection update is gonna be so long now with all this stuff. I do have this as well. I tried to make the holes a bit bigger because they don't fit into the rings I have just now. So I don't know if that'll fit or not, but I do still have the little thing I was using to punch holes into it. Let me just get the new binder out, just what's here. I'm just gonna prop it up. Yeah, I'm gonna separate it until it gets to the season greetings, I think. So I'm gonna be putting the season greetings stuff and the concert goods into a separate binder. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm just gonna get it once. But we will need to be going back into this binder to put the postcards and standees for the finale in. But for just now, oh my gosh, I forgot to do the... I thought I did these. I must have forgot to do this when I got my new 2 pocket sleeves, so we can do that as well. Right, this binder can move to the side just now, and we can get this one out. Okay. So we can see, I'm second guessing that now. I don't know if that's the wind or like a car. It sounds like a car to me, but the wind sounds crazy sometimes where I am. Okay, so that's all the concert goods I have, and we can go to some greens now. Okay, greens. I don't have like 4 and middle stuff. I think I might save myself a sleeve and put these behind. Even though like it's still the same thickness, but the thickness of the sleeves still is still taken out, I guess. That looks so much better now. I don't know where that cut me off, but that looks so much better now, and I'm glad to have these separated now. Okay, so I have a big stack of 2 pocket sleeves, and we're gonna replace these ones because I thought I did that, which is a bit weird. Yay. Okay. This will be just really stiff to move around, so I'll need to put another hole in one. Like, there's this plastic bit on top which I tried to pull off because I don't know if you can see it on camera, but there's like loads of bubbles in certain lights. I can't even see it myself now. Like here there's like air bubbles, and I tried to peel it off, but I just don't think it's something you should peel off, because if it's something that should be peeled off, it's easy to peel off, and I was tugging on this and I didn't want to damage it too much, so I'm not going to try it again. The most I'll do is punch a hole in it, but I'll need my X-Acto knife because this doesn't completely like make the hole. I don't know if you can tell, a few scratches at the back, which I kind of did here. I don't know if you can see that, and there's also like a bit here, like you think you'd have a protective layer if this is where the image is put onto, and if it scratches it shows through the other side, so it looks like there's a part of the image missing. I was thinking of putting the sogi first, I don't know, because there's no point in putting this in the middle if it's not going to be like a sogi section, so I might just put that at the front where I start my Raider sogi items, since I do have her School of Oz photo there. So now we do, I'm going to do small things first. So we have these little which are my favourites. I love this and this. Still sad that when these kind of busted, like there's a bit, you can see, but like there, I guess. Here it's fine, but that's between her 2 pictures, like here you can see it. That one's not too bad, but I can see it myself. I don't know if it's like really noticeable on camera, but it's fine, we're fine. And the whole ones, which are like really textured ones as well. I love these. I don't think I have 8 white sleeves because I use most of them for them, but I'm gonna have to, gosh. Okay, just get one. I'm gonna go look for more, see if there's any. Okay, I actually found some more, but I only found another 2, which is not that good. I don't know what one I wanted to do first. It's just annoying that these are 9 pocket sleeves because I would put these into sets into one and have like the members together with both the sets, but I can't because there's 10 in total. I can actually put backs onto these because the backs on these are pretty nice as well. I also have to do the stickers, but I don't know if I want to put stickers in here. We'll see. What do we do first? I'll do the... So I'm going to do this, the lenticulars first, not because I'm biased towards it, but just because it'll be this concept and back to that concept and then the standees. So we're doing like a little pattern within the section. So beautiful. Hoping I can still be something because I don't have to get that. Okay. I'm going to put standees in the sleeves. I might even put any postcards. I hate the booklet type postcards. What is the need? Because I've ripped all these out individually and put them into stacks and now they're stuck together again. No, what's it? I need to do this like that. Thank you. Okay. I think I might as well. Just because if I weren't to do that, this postcard would be on a separate page itself because there's 2 unit ones, and then the third group one would have to be on a page by itself. So yeah, I was not like so really like am I this? Okay. Oh, it's not easy to draw. We're getting our hands up these under. Okay, so here we go. If I try to find something. Here we go. And postcards. I'm gonna do this. And I can actually put Sophie in since I do have hers. How similar do they look with their hair like that? Is it just me or am I seeing Johnny there? Why did she kind of like Johnny? What the fuck? Am I just being like too in my like little Johnny little just now because the NCT come back? Or does that look like Johnny? Did she look like Johnny in that? I accidentally just ripped this open. She looks so gorgeous. Oh. You know what I'm gonna do the reverse for Yay. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do the reverse. Either way, that group one, if I were to put it into this set, there'd still be one of these that have to go into their own page, and also the standees would have, that Yeti one would be on our own page. So we're just gonna stick like this. We're gonna stick to this. And we'll have the variety because the members are going backwards. I don't know if I would double sleeve these just because of how thick they are. It's easier doing it with the 4x6 cards. Photos, sorry. I'm not putting these on the other way. Maybe I might just double sleeve that for that reason because, as I said, like I like seeing the photos. The ones that are vertical, I like to see them this way. So when I like to turn my binder clockwise, if I were to look at these from the right way around, and by doing that, these are both the wrong way now. Well, these are both different ways now. So I don't know, should I double sleeve them? Just because I'm not double sleeving the standees. Let's see if I can fit them in. These have to go opposite because it will have to be the same orientation. So like, this dry one's the same, you can see, this dry one's the same orientation as this Yeti set. It doesn't matter which way these ones one because well, it does, but there's only one way to put it anyway. That's not in reverse. Okay, I think I still did it in reverse. And these ones I would have to put this way. No, wrong way. This way. So these would end up perfect from double sleeving, but if I were to put this standee double sleeving, but if I were to put this standees, there's a total of 6. I'm using a total of 3 pages, so there's 6 items that are going into those pages, and I could only double sleeve 4 of them, so the other 2 would be left on its own and not double sleeved. So I'd rather have them all double sleeved. Same could apply to this, but then I could double sleeve these ones. I'm gonna try that actually. Gosh, there's so much like rearranging here, I'm so sorry. But I think it would be good because in a way, I've not done it yet, but I want to put white backs on them, so it doesn't matter just now what it looks like with, well, let's need one of these. It doesn't matter what it looks like with this behind that, even though you can still see like through it, it'll get done sooner or later at least. So let's go. sorry, and tripod. Okay. So that means I can reach. Okay, reading space. Okay. So yeah, it looks quite ugly just now, but I hope to make the white sleeves one day. It's just I don't have the energy to make them just now. Yeah, okay, that's cool. It's different. I guess I could apply that to these, but there's no group A4, so as I said, yeah, would be left out all alone. She wouldn't have anybody behind her. So it only applies to these ones just now, unless I put all of my 4 A4 photos at the back, but I like having them in the sections from eras. So I have RBB and A1 postcards. I think we got 2, I can't remember, yeah. And in one group. So I'm thinking I'm maybe doing the same thing with this, even, trying to think this out. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do the same thing here. That means we can save some 2 pocket sleeves and some space, especially we need to like save as much space as we can in this binder. Okay. Okay, go ahead in the size bar, so that's the lines. Yeah, I think I'm just really deep. Usually doesn't get like that. I think it's super hard, so I don't know if the one, just because there's no like group, there's no 2 group, there's no 1 group. So I don't know, just now. So I have to do this, it's not okay, so I'll say that's cool. Okay. Okay. Oh, tell me. So they're doing like the 2 versions per member. I'm going to do just the normal way. I'm going to do this one. So let's see, I'm going to try and plan this out. 1. Yeah, that should work, I think. That should work. Okay. Let's see if I was right. Let's try this out. No, it wouldn't. It would work out with the one of the sets being like this. So we're just going to do this way. I thought because Yetis, there was, I thought because there were 2 sets, but I really thought. So next set. Gosh, that had it there. If only there was like 2 unit ones like the last time. Okay, we're putting both of the Yetis here. I'm going backwards. Because if this was behind, the Yeti set would be here. Kangseulgayy, wait. Is my mind deceiving me? I don't know. Yeah, it should be. Okay, we can do it. Wow, I really panicked there and thought we couldn't. Okay, wait, let me move these. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Wait, okay, let's go. Right, I'm gonna try this quickly because I don't want to waste any more time. Okay, it doesn't work out. But I think it's fine if I... Okay, you know what? Okay, I really thought... Okay, so it turns out I was wrong, but I think I'm just gonna do it like this anyway. And it doesn't really matter. I don't mind. I'd rather save the space just now, and you're not really missing much because all the backs are the same. I really don't like double saving with normal photo cards, just because I prefer looking at the backs on photo cards. I like seeing the backs in the binder. So we're just going to do this. And I guess we get to see the backs for these postcards for Irene and Sylvie's. Okay. Can I do it for these ones then? Because if I'm going to do it with multiple sets, I might as well do it with them all. Because it's going to have the same bulkiness. I'll just have less sleeves in it, and I guess it's saving sleeves. Do my D1. If I decide to continue with that, I'll update you guys, but there's no point in me just rearranging everything and me not liking it. So here we have this. This is the and the one we have one. But I'm going to accept this stuff like that. Okay, maybe it says cool, and maybe it's last. So let's go see these. Actually, one of these. Yeah, that's perfect. So you have your ones. And I guess we can match each other, the older one. Yeah, sorry. Because it's really but I guess I could do the same thing what I did with the RBB set, That's just because I don't have the standees for day 1. I love this so much. Because if I do that, I can get the... Oh wait, oh, I didn't know sample. Maybe that's why I thought I wanted this. Okay. What's actually here? I don't know if it's close. But this is what I'm going to do for just now. My mind's hurting thinking about this. But I can do this for the standees for day 1, but I don't actually hate this. And yeah, I would only do this for my bigger items, and I'm going to try and see if I can fit this in. Yeah, even though this is supposed to be a tab for you to get to other places, I mean, it kind of works. I just need to like maybe fix the holes for this top one, just because it always catches. But I guess this thing is used to split things up. But I think it's a good cover page for kangseulgayy, and she looks good. I might have to put like a white backing to it because you can see behind it. The bag quality, this gets scratched easy. It's really beat up, and the plastic thing's coming off it. I don't know. Okay, it looks like it's okay. It does, it can come off. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, I feel like I shouldn't have done that. It's kind of like the same thing what I did with the key rings for Rouge, but okay, it seems like it's coming off fine. That's okay. But it's still it kind of gets damaged quite a bit. It can come off though, I'm so glad, because that corner up there where I was trying to pick at it was kind of annoying me, but I'm happy it does come off because it looks a lot better as well. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy that that's a thing. I'll do Wendy's travel kit items and then my Get a Grip binder. Oh wait, did I put her? I did. Oh my god, okay, I loved myself. I thought I lost this or I didn't know where to put it actually, gosh. So let's see, what am I doing? The stickers, these two, and then this is in the one. Oh, surprisingly, it's actually Wendy's birthday today in Korea just now. It's actually tomorrow for me, but it's my is complete. Okay. And what ones do I want to do first? I think they're supposed to be here. Yeah, and then these ones. Okay, so I'm so glad I have this complete now. And then the grip stickers. This one should go here. Around the chairs, I don't need it so much. Yeah, I don't need to do that. Yeah. Oops. Oh yeah. I think that's it for Red Velvet. Okay, sadly I didn't pull any of Wanda's cards, but I did actually pull her postcard thing. I think these fit into 2 pocket sleeves, so we're all good with that. Yes, it does. Okay, fits perfectly, and it's good because there's only 2, so I don't need to try and squish them into the 1 pocket. Each postcard can have its own little space, but depending on what her other month is, I actually do have her second version coming in. I'll do it in month order just because I need to be like that. Yay, I'm so glad. So all these What Is Love cards, which help this set a lot, gosh. So this one's here in that. The Twice logo up here. And then, I'm guessing this one goes in the bottom row. It could either be this one, I don't know what it looks like. I'm gonna put it there. Oh my gosh, okay, that's my favourite card for her, and I'm so glad that's in the middle just now. Oh my gosh, this takes me to only needing 1 more card for her set, and I literally didn't have any of hers compared to the other members, but oof, okay. Wow. Yes, that should be everything for today. I don't know when I'll catch back up with you guys. See you guys in the next clip. Thanks for watching this. Bye. I basically have literally NCT, S1, Luna, and Everglow. Mainly Luna and NCT, as you can see from the bigger items, but I have my stack of Luna pulls and also my S1 pulls, which are all upside down. And I think I'm just gonna put the cards away whenever I feel like I have enough, or when I'm like too impatient to keep on waiting throughout the month. So I'm gonna start with S1 actually. Technically S1 and Everglow because they're the same binder, and then I can take out the... So yeah, let me get my Get a Grip binder. Okay, so I actually have to do ever go first, which is back here. She looks amazing in this card. I'm so glad I have it and was able to find a trade for it. I don't know what version this is going to be, but I'm just going to put this in the middle basically. I can organise these cards a bit more once I see the look of them on the page. Look at that, wow. Yay! We go on to this one now, and y'all can see the mess of this. So basically here I have all of the Chewon cards, and then it starts at Umbi, and then finishes here for Umbi, and then Hitami starts here. You cannot see that at all, it's so bright. There we go, okay. And basically the I Will version for Hitami and Umbi are meeting together, are on the one page, so like the two members are meeting together since the rest of the cards fill up one page, and then technically 1.5 pages, just because the I Will version is my favourite, so I think it's suitable to put that set together. And yes, I'm so happy because I pulled 3 Chewon. What the fuck? I'm so glad. I've never like been this lucky with S1 for once. So let's put these in. I think I did this and I can't remember what order I did this in. I will have to get basically my template, which is where my phone is. So my phone actually updated my S1 full card wish list. And I have the AR card for I Was. I'm just trying to figure out the versions I did because I'm pretty sure I did I Will version first. I did this in order of preference of cards. So the I Am is last. But the I Am cards are really pretty. I just like don't like the colours as much. I don't know. Just because they don't really go well together. I like the two sets separately, if you get me. So we are doing I Was AR card. I'm putting the AR cards in the middle. So cute, oh my gosh. And then 2 of her I Am cards. So the hairs are going up here and then the crown. Okay, cool. Wow, I'm so shocked over these pills. Can you believe? And then this is Umbi's I Was. I think I'm just gonna put it in this way. No, I usually put my things in once facing that way. I don't know why I do that all the time. Only if it works out, of course, with the backs, since the backs match up to the full card orientation. Doesn't matter, but if the card, like say the blue Miz was up here and then the one S1 was down here, you can't change how you can lay it out unless you don't mind the back looking upside down. Well, being upside down technically. This is the start to my blue Miz collection. I'm going to focus on this a lot more than my heart is, just because there's no point for me to try just now. Just because there's so many cards with this, I do want to try and be on top of it. Okay, this keeps on slipping out, even though it's the only thing that's in here. I have the season greetings and dream show items. Some of Jung's postcards from the Neo City, so I have a section for concerts and I also have a section for season greetings, so that's how we're just going to be doing this. So I think even though I do biggest from smallest to biggest, this ends the Neo City stuff and then I'll go into the dream show stuff after. Just because either way I think they're still separate things but they're still grouped into the concert area, if that makes sense. I don't know. I have his transparent, so I'll need to get like a white backing for this, just so it's not, just so you're not seeing him make a heart on his face behind this. Okay, so these are the dream show. And the photo after that. I have a feeling they won't, just because that's what SM likes to do. Oh my god, what? I would put the photo card set in this just now, but I still currently have it in the little frame. And I like this too much, so I'm going to keep this as it is. I just need to find another photo card set and then I can have photo cards in this. But it might be good to put a 9 pocket page in here just because I like the pre-orders as well. The pre-order cards sets. I don't know. But I don't have any of the pre-order sets coming in just now. Maybe it's just easier if I help myself out the 9 pocket sleeve in advance. Okay. And it goes the same for these. I'm only going to be collecting 2 of the pre-order cards just because there is... Basically, it's like for SM, like season greeting concepts, there's always 2 different types. And that's the 2 types of season greeting things. Not including the season greetings just because there was all the members were involved at the time. I think for this one I'm going to collect more of the stuff just because the pre-orders for this are similar pictures to each other. They're just like either zoomed in or zoomed out, and there's no point in wasting money on the same picture, so I'll only be collecting 2 of the pre-order cards for this. Should I double sleeve this? I really... Is that only going to double sleeve these ones? No. I think we should, just because I can understand if there was another thing on this page, but I was starting season greetings after that and I like to see them separate, you know. I don't idea if it was the same season greetings or concept. So I'm just going to base off of what I did first for this. So I'm doing the kind of beige set first. And I also have stickers, but I won't put them in just now. So yay, that's everything. I do need to get a white backing for this as well just because it is transparent, but yay, we're adding on to this. I love it. Okay, so I will go get my Luna binder now and we'll put all the cards in. Okay, so we have all of these to be putting away. Oh my god, so many. So I finally have finished Limited version B. Oh my god. It's been a long time. We just need this one card. So I do have Heejin's My Music Taste card coming in. And I have actually this complete here. So I can see at least. Honestly, I'm glad I did pull all of Ryujin's because Ryujin, I still have none of her multiply cards, but I do have them in, but I don't have them in my collection just now. It's just annoying, but it's like the complete opposite of multiply. So it's like she didn't bless me last comeback, but she blessed me this comeback, which I think deserve. Look at that, oh my gosh, I can't wait to see what this will look like just because of the different page layout. So I did get a good variety, I guess, with the My Music Taste cards. Okay, go here. This is so weird laying it out like this. I like seeing it come together at least. FX beauty. Okay, so yeah, I only need 3 more members, gosh. Hopefully I'll be able to find trades for them. Yay! Oh my god. I got just the right amount of sleeves, that's so good. So we have 2 for 2. The only members we don't have any cards for at all is Olivia, I think. Because I have 1 card for at least 1 member. Yay! I'm so happy. Let's hope this goes quite well. I'm not going to be buying photo cards for this just now. I will just be trading, but if I do see a photo card for a good price, I will cop it. It's just kind of annoying collecting Luna with people overpricing so much. So let's hope I can find decently priced cards. Because even the My Music Taste cards are going for more than like normal album cards. Not Luna normal album cards, but just like normal album cards in general. Which is quite upsetting, but yes, this is my current hash collection just now. So happy, and I'm glad that we're on top of it. Hopefully better than XX, multiply. See you guys next clip. Bye. So I actually do have a stack of things here, surprisingly. I never like have a stack of photo cards. Usually it's like other items that make these video clips so long, but there's quite a stack here. And yeah, this will be the last clip for this month, the second part to February. And I'm gonna kind of organise this out a bit just because there's different binders these are all gonna go in. So I'm gonna go Wait, so what I'm wanting to do as well is rearrange these because people have told me that these fit into 3 pocket sleeves along with the envelope. So since I did want to have the envelope and the binders, it's best if I can fit all the finale goods onto the one page. I think I'll do BTS just because there's one item, and then Red Velvet, Luna, girl groups, and then NCT. So I'm kind of scared to start collecting the Map of the Soul 7 cards, but I think I might stop collecting BTS after that, and then just try and focus on the cards that I'm missing. Just depends on how many more releases they do come out with, because I don't know. I really like my BTS collection, it's just it's too expensive and I wouldn't want to sell it away. I think I'd want to keep it until I can feel like I can let go of it, but I don't want to let go of it just now just because I put so much like hard work and effort into it. I was even like contemplating whether or not just to collect my top 3, but I do like how OT7 is looking and I don't mind having it mostly incomplete just now, until I can like find every now and then like a cheap photo card. But yeah, I'm just so surprised that like the British, I don't know if I was talking about this before, but like the British albums like in HMV only come with group cards, so let's hope I'm lucky and I don't pull any group cards from my album I ordered online, because the thing is, I think the main reason was because it's not like the photo card, since it's random, it's not disclosed on what you're getting in it, and like that's the law or something. Now I don't know why, but when the album first came out we didn't know what photo card was in it still, so it's like it's confusing. So it's like, are they going to take all of the albums that they already have in HMV and stock that have random photo cards in it, or are they just going to take them away? It's really weird. It is annoying because it's fun going into your HMV and buying an album physically despite it being quite pricey. That was my other reason for not wanting to buy the 7 album in HMV, but it's nice to physically go into a store and buy a K-pop album sometimes, and HMV gave us that opportunity for like the shortest time and now they just ruined it with the law, so it's quite upsetting, but what can we do? We really can't do anything about it. But I've just realised how empty my boy group binder is now that NCT isn't here, but I'm going to go onto my Red Velvet binder now. Okay, I have my 3 pocket sleeves, and I found this on one of my old binders, so this is what my like white placeholders are going to look like once I do start making them. I just use normal like printer paper for these, but I need to get on making more just because I've not been motivated to make them, so I think maybe one day I'll just dedicate a video to me trying to organise those placeholders that have like a lot of space that you can see through all the whole sleeve basically. So I'm fine with this looking like that, if this can. So I'm saving technically two pocket sleeves for each member. I think I'm just going to keep the day 1 and day 2 stuff and the 2 pocket sleeves, since there's only 2 items for each. 1 item from each album, but 2 altogether just kind of makes a bit more sense to me. So hopefully these fit into Ultra Pro sleeves. Oh my gosh, wow. Because I always feel like I use 3 pocket sleeves just to use them, like not because everything fits into it at once, but that is so satisfying to see that it does all fit in. Wow, okay. So, our most members are the vertical. Okay, all the postcards are all postcards are vertical, which just makes me so happy, so I can have them on my orientation. I wish I would. I'm just gonna do that slightly. I'm vertical close enough. I have no inclusions for Jordy's day 1 and day 2 albums, that's so sad. But I'm liking how this is looking all together with like the stickers and stuff. I like having that included in the binder. Again, it's just the white sleeves I need to kind of get on doing. I might do that one day. Let me know if you'd want that in a video, just me doing that and making placeholders instead of like actually adding anything to the collection, just altering it. Because I think that needs to be done. Because me recording a video does help me, it gives me motivation to do it a lot more, just so I can like make a video out of it. But I can do this in my own time one day, but if you don't want to see that in a video, that I could actually get done sooner, but it's up to you guys because y'all are the ones watching. Okay, yay. I actually love the Yeti section so much just because how purple there is. Like all the different shades of purple is so pretty. Okay, and then that is that. Ooh, okay. So now Luna, which is just the My Music Taste cards. we have two numbers for this, and I'm going to go one second. Yeah. Okay. So I do actually have two photo cards coming in. I have Kimlip's version A, which is the one I was wanting to pull so bad, and I also have Gowan's other version, which is her version A as well. And I'm pending a trade for my other Hyunjin card. It's just, it's not the right one. It's just depending on what my friend does pull, because I have Hyunjin and she collects Hyunjin, so I'm just helping out a friend if she doesn't pull Hyunjin. But I actually do have Gowan set complete with the trades that are coming in, and I realised when I marked it down, I didn't explain, but I marked down the version A, so I just type-X that out, and it was supposed to be my music taste. So I do have Hyunjin and Gowan's on the way still, so not just Gowan's. But it's good to see this kind of like, the page is quite full already. Not even full, but just like having photo cards in it. Yeah, let's go into get a groups now. I'm going through this so quickly, it's so strange. Okay, so I actually do have some changes in here. I've decided to stop collecting OT13 WGSN just because I've not been motivated as much to try and finish collecting them. I'm keeping my happy moment cards, the 4 sets, just because of how proud I am of it and how much like memories it has with me, and I can't let go of that. So I do have WGSN cards up for sale and trade on my Instagram if people want to go check it out. I'm still collecting Daewon, Minsu, Luda and Michi until it cuts off from Dream Your Dream for Michi, but yeah, I could trade to any of their member cards that I'm still collecting as well. It's just, I thought it would be best if I could focus on their sets a bit more instead of like having, kind of like pushing away WSN just because there was so much, and you know, it's easier to push things away than like address it. So I think I just decided finally that I will be just collecting my top 3 for just now. So that's the same, right? That's not the same, right? Yeah, that's good. It's looking nice, so this one's here. I love this card so much, it's so pretty. And then Cherry Billet, I don't know where to put them to be honest. I'm definitely going to keep Kokoro's cards. I think one day I might move Preston into a separate binder and have like a binder for collections that are complete, i.e. my Preston one, and then once I finally complete Kokoro, or like sets that won't be getting anything added onto it, i.e. Kokoro's set and Preston. So I'm just going to get a 9 pocket page and put them in. I don't know if these actually fit into sleeve. Okay, it looks like it's just fitting into this. It's a tight fit, but there's a little bit just hanging out. We can deal with that though. My first ever Kokoro card. It's just so sad the time I'm collecting her at. That is all good groups. I will go on to NCT, which there is definitely a lot more, and a lot more for me to be confused on how I'm going to organise that, but let's go into that. I didn't actually explain, but I did move NCT into their own binder. I think once I first sprung this binder out, I didn't explain that, and I did put in some placeholders and some of the white backings for the transparent postcard thing, and I also did change. That is something we can do actually with Iswan as well, because I did find 2 pocket sleeves that someone gave me that fit these empathy cards in. And I think these will be able to fit the, let me just get my pulls out. I think these pocket sleeves will be able to fit the Iswan postcard photo things. So I was happy I was actually able to find these because I actually didn't know where they were. But I think I'm just going to go against my rule of only having Ultra Pro, because I guess I have my A4 photos into these poly pockets, which isn't Ultra Pro, so I can make some exceptions. And I have laid this out a bit differently to what I normally did. So instead of it being like all Jungwoo things and then Jaemin after, I'm doing my size order like I do for everything else. So we have the film strips here, and then the 4x6 photos. This was the postcard set that came with the 4x6 photo. And then just a normal postcard with it comes with the holo, but I still don't have Jungwoo's for some reason. And then of course the A4, which I actually found Jaemin's A4 photo for empathy. And I also did actually find Jaemin's Dream Show card wallet that came with the wallet from a Twitter seller. Twitter sellers have loads of cheap stuff on there for some reason, so I've kind of been shying away from eBay just for NCT things because they can get overpriced. The card wallet seems strangely familiar to this Dream Show photo, so once I do get it in, I'm going to check to see if that's exactly the same, because I don't have the Pantone card, which is exactly the same as this, but if I were to get the Dream Show, it just makes it all complete. I did move this around a bit because I have the We Go Up group sticker at the back of this, just because of how everything will look together. And yes, so I did some rearranging like off camera just because I felt I didn't need to show you guys. And then we go into regular/regulate, which this hollow note is not coming in anymore. Hopefully I can find that or get it another time. What here is going to be for the Pantone wallet, which I think is regular, and then the regular photo card is actually with the regular thing here, just because the regulate, sorry, just because I'd rather have all of Jungwoo's face on here. Yeah, and I feel like it would be out of place putting it on the back, and it fits in that little slot there, so yeah. And then I'm doing it in size order again, and I have the white backing, and here we can actually put some stuff in finally, just because I've been trying to explain what I've been doing. So these are Japanese, and then I have all of his postcards, which I don't know where I'm going to put these, to be honest. Yes, and I don't know where I'm going to put the postcard for the Japanese debut, but yay, we're adding on to this. I think I'm going to have a separate page with these superstar cards. I don't know where though. I was thinking of maybe putting Jaemin's in the middle, so it's like Jungwoo, Jaemin, Jungwoo. I have no idea yet. This is for this card, and I actually do have an extra one of these coming in because I did get it from a set of the Awaken album. So if anybody wants to buy it from me, hopefully that doesn't get cancelled as well, but that should be in the warehouse for Nyoku. I know I'm saying that wrong, I'm so sorry. But I'm still looking for Jaemin's version A for his Japanese debut. So it's so nice to have cards in this now, because I've been trying to visualize everything with the cards in it, and it's still not came to mind yet. Okay, I'm gonna put it just on this page, like a new page, but this first for some reason, I don't know why. Just because it's more like a special card page. And it's kind of tour goods, right? This is just going to go in the middle for just now. I think there's like another 3 of these, 3 or 2. I'm going to put them here. So these are 7 cards, so I'm going to do my 7 card layout. But I'm just going to put them. I'm going to have to put them. He really looks like Hongbin from VIX here for some reason. I don't know why. I apologise for the bad lighting. It's just awkward because there's 2 photos of him. There's 2 cards of him with the same outfit on, so I'm not sure, but I'm going to stick with having my favourite one in the middle. I don't know. I think I do that. I'm not going to do that. And I have the first 3, that's my second. So I have to second, the second one, 4 cards, I just need. But yeah, good idea. Here we go. I do have to order some more white sleeves. I think I might put these into 3 pocket sleeves depending on how big the Tower Records pre-order postcard is. I can just do 3 pockets and just have all the Japanese postcard things in one. I'm not too sure yet, but I think it's best just have it all on one page because I don't think there's any pre-orders for Jaemin's stuff. So as long as it's going to fit in. I still have it in plastic for some reason, so. Okay, let's just create his postcard. We can just into this. But yes, that's my NCT stuff. Can't wait to add more to this because you can see I have some like incomings, and of course with the 127 comeback we'll have more stuff to collect. But yeah, I think maybe I'll do the Is one like postcard things once I have them coming in, so maybe next month. Or just do it in my own time, just because there's no point in just doing that one more thing if I've already been through the binder. But yeah, that was everything for this clip, and it is the last clip of February. I'm so glad to be getting some of my NCT stuff in finally, and some trays of course from everything else, all of the comebacks. So I have to get my Dreamcatcher albums in, Dreamcatcher, BTS, and also my Wikimeki. Hoping I can pull one Ellie card. Can we get some luck, please? And of course Etsy, so I do have a few Etsy copies coming in, so let's pray we are lucky with that as well. But yeah, thank you so guys for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.